and welcome back to my channel. I also wanted to say Happy New Year. I know I'm very late on that and we're almost at the end of January, but this is my first video of 2018 and I thought I would do a TMI / a get to know me tag. This was actually requested, so thank you so much for sending in this request. I of course would love to do all your requests as well, so if you guys have any more requests for other videos that you'd like me to film, then please do let me know and I will make sure to do that. I have got a cup of hot chocolate oat milk with me, so I'm going to sip this because it's actually snowing outside. So this is like the third time in the last couple of months that it's snowed in London, which is crazy. But anyway, I've written down all the questions that I think you guys will want me to answer, so let's get started. Okay, so the first question I have is, what are you wearing? I am wearing this gorgeous orange knit. It's kind of got like a knot detail here, and that is from Next. I'm also wearing my black ASOS Ridley jeans. I love these jeans. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that. I'm wearing some ASOS earrings. I think these are sold out, but I'll try and link something a little bit similar down below. And I'm also wearing, you can't see, but slippers and stripy socks from Jules, so that's what I'm wearing. Second question, have you ever been in love? Yes, I wouldn't have got married if I wasn't in love. I'm totally in love with my lovely husband Ben. We have been married for 2 years this year, so that's quite exciting. 3, how tall are you? I'm super short. I'm 5 foot. It's always been something that I've had a bit of a complex about. I always wear heels, so as you guys might have seen on my Instagram, you'll always see me in heels. I very rarely wear flats. Number 4, how much do you weigh? If I'm totally honest, I have no idea. I never weigh myself. I don't even own a set of scales. But when I'm kind of trying to lose weight, I kind of just go by my clothes. So if my clothes are starting to fit me better and starting to kind of shrink down, then that's when I know I'm losing weight. 5, do you have any tattoos? Nope, I don't have any tattoos at all. 6, any piercings? Yep, just my ears. So I'm really boring in that sense. I wasn't allowed to get my ears pierced until I was, well, my dad said I wasn't allowed to get them done until I was 18, but I think my mum gave in and let me get them pierced when I was 17. Basically my dad is very against like tattoos, piercings, anything like that. He says, you were given this body, you've only got one of them, so you should take care of it and you shouldn't be putting things on it. But I don't mind tattoos. I'm never going to say never. I may get a tattoo one day. I don't know. Number 7, your favourite show. So I thought about this for quite a while because I have quite a few things that I really love to watch, but the thing is with me that I get obsessed with seasons and I binge watch them. So like Lost, I think I watched that on my ski season and I think I must have watched it in maybe a month or something. I managed to get through the whole thing. But I think my favourite series ever, my favourite show is The Walking Dead. I am obsessed with zombies, obsessed with goats, ghosts, obsessed with things like the end of the world. So yeah, definitely The Walking Dead. I love it. Number 8, how old are you? I am 25 years young. Your zodiac sign is number 9. I'm a Taurus, so I'm notoriously stubborn, but I'm very loyal. And yeah, funny fact, Ben is also a Taurus, so that should mean that we kind of butt heads, but we're 2 different months, so it seems to work for us. Number 10, your favourite quote. Okay, I've had to write these down because I have a few that are my absolute favourites. So the first one, which I have always loved, live the life you love the life you live. And that basically means that if you make yourself live a life that you're going to love, you're going to end up loving that life. It basically says what it is on the tin, but I love that quote. And also there's one that's behind me, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, people will stare, make it worth their while. And the last one is, I've not been everywhere, but it's on my list. I love that quote. Only because I want to travel everywhere in the world. There's no country I wouldn't want to go to. Literally, I can't think of one. Every single country in the world or place in the world has something going for it. So yeah, I want to go everywhere. Number 11, favourite actor. Probably somebody like Audrey Hepburn, just because I'm obsessed with like all those older films, and I just love her style. She's just so classic, elegant, beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Audrey Hepburn. Number 12, favourite colour, pink. Or coral, actually. This is also one of my favourite colours. So this kind of coral colour, I actually have a little bag here that's the same colour in front of me, or pink. I absolutely love pink, but like probably more of a baby pink, like a soft pink. That's my favourite. Number 13, this is a random question. Loud music or soft? I think this is random because it totally depends what mood I'm in. I listen to music from all categories, probably not like that hardcore, like, you know, head banging stuff though. But yeah, like I don't have, and I know it really annoys like hardcore music fans when I say things like this, but I just love all different types of music, and it just depends what mood I'm in, really. Number 14, where do you go when you're sad? Okay, another weird question. So I think when I used to live on my own, it was quite tough. I think living on your own is a big thing to do, and it is very difficult. You've got to be very comfortable with your own company. So I used to go to Harrods a lot, and I used to just wander around Harrods because it's somewhere where you get completely ignored if you want to be ignored. So I used to just go there and kind of walk around all the stores, walk around all the floors, and just get lost there, really. But now if I get sad, I guess I tell Ben and we just go for a really long walk and just talk about everything. I find pacing when you're sad or when you've got something going on in your mind really helps. So if you just get out, go for a long walk, and if you can talk it over with someone, that's even better. That's what I love doing. Whenever I have to make a big decision, I'm always doing it walking and chatting away to people. Number 15, how long does it take you to shower? I think about 20 minutes. I don't think I'm that long in the shower. If I've got to wash my hair though, it does take longer just because there's so much of it. Literally so much of it. Number 17, have you ever been in a physical fight? Not with any like random people, but me and my siblings used to get into it. Like we would have properly bad fights. I mean, like pots and pans getting thrown. It's funny to me now, but I think if anyone heard about this or like watched it, they would be like, okay, this family is mad and someone needs to step in and help because this is not okay, but we're all fine. Number 18, your turn on. Okay, inspiring, ambitious people. That really, I love people that know where they're going. Even if you don't know where you're going, but you have big dreams, I love that. I love people that have stories to tell. Yeah, that really excites me and gets me feeling really ambitious as well. Number 19, your turn-offs. So, pretentious people, can't stand them. One-uppers, so people that literally like, I've had this before with a few people and it just really grates on me. So if you tell them a story like, oh God, something happened, somebody was in an accident and this happened, and then they turn around and say, yeah, my member of family was in a really bad accident and it was way worse. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you say you had the best weekend ever, you went to the theatre and then you had a helicopter ride over London or something like that, they would turn around and they would go, oh, well, on my weekend, I took a private jet to the south of France. It's people like that that really grate on me. Like, just let me be happy, okay? Also, people that think they're better than others. That really annoys me. I don't think anyone is better than anyone in this world. I'm happy to talk to absolutely anybody that ever comes up to me, and I try not to judge anyone. So, yeah, people that think they're better than others, people that walk around if they've got more money than you or something like that, and they kind of walk around like they own the place, I cannot stand that. There is no reason, even if you've got more money, there is no reason why you should ever be better than someone else. Unless, of course, that person's like committed a horrendous crime or something like that, then definitely you're better than them. But yeah, that's my turn-offs. Number 20, the reason you joined YouTube. So when I was younger, I wanted to be a presenter. I used to record myself on my cassette player and play the tapes back to myself, like a bit of a diary. So yeah, I always wanted to be a presenter. So I guess this was just like a natural step for me, and I'm so glad I'm doing it. So number 21, your fears. So this is a funny one. So spiders, obviously, absolutely hate them. For some reason, spiders always attack me in the car, and I say attack, they kind of drop their webs in front of me, or It honestly, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, they could be the tiniest spider and I will still scream. And I will sit back in my chair like this and say, Ben, come and get it. So he'll always have to pull over the car and take these spiders away because it's bad. And I know I shouldn't scream and I know I could cause a serious accident, but they terrify me. It's so weird. And also, I've got this funny thing about belly buttons. Like, never touch my belly button. I absolutely hate it. You can, like, feel it, like, right inside in your gut. Oh, it's just horrible. I absolutely hate it. So yeah, and I can't really touch other people's belly buttons. It's not like, if people are walking around with their belly buttons out, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's more people touching my belly button. You know, like when you used to get tickled as a kid and the adults would like tickle your belly? No, don't do it. Number 22, the last thing that made you cry. Oh, what were we watching? Ben and I were watching something and it was so sad and I can't remember what it was. But pretty much anything. I used to be like a non-crier. I used to just not cry at all. And now I cry at adverts, I cry at animal videos, I literally just cry at anything. It's ridiculous. Number 23, the last time you said you loved someone. I say this hundreds of times a day. I say it to Peppy, who's currently asleep in between those cushions there. I don't know if you can see her. I said it to Ben this morning when he left for the gym. I say it to my friends. I'm just a very loving person. Number 24, the meaning behind your YouTube name. So my YouTube name is Katie Kalanchoe. So Katie is obviously my name. Kalanchoe is the Latin name for a group of flowers that are, for a group of houseplants called, I mean, their common name is a flaming Katie. So yeah, kalanchoes are like succulents basically, and generally they're houseplants, and there's a bit of a story behind it, but my sister's name is Lily and my mum always used to buy her lilies for her birthday, and I got really upset one year that I didn't get flowers. No one had ever bought me flowers before, and I said to my mum, why do you never buy me Katies? And she said there wasn't a Katie. And then my birthday came around and she produced me with this pink house plant and it was a flaming Katie, and she just said it was very apt, so a Kalanchoe has kind of stuck. Number 25, the last book you read. I can't actually remember. Something by Nicholas Spark or Sophie Kinsella, I reckon. Yeah, one of them. Number 26, the book you are currently reading. I'm currently reading The Guilty Wife. I don't know where it is. I can't see it right now around me. But it is a book by my friend Elle Croft. It's really, really good. It's basically, well, a murder. And I'm not very far through it yet because I haven't had many chances to read it, but I'm looking forward to finding out what happens. 27, the last show you watched. Suits. Ben and I are currently watching Suits. After the Meghan and Harry proposal, we really wanted to watch it. I wanted to kind of know a bit more about our future Princess of England. So we're currently watching Suits and we absolutely love it. I don't know why we didn't watch it before. I think Harvey Specter is an amazing character. Louis Litt, bless him, he is my favourite. I just feel sorry for him all the time. He's so cute. Donna is just unbelievable. What a woman. And Meghan is just so sweet in it. I absolutely love her. She plays a character called Rachel Zane, who is just so sweet. Her character is lovely as well. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. 28, the last person you talked to. Well, I've literally just paused this video. You won't have noticed it because I cut it out, but Ben just called me and asked me to turn the oven on, which I haven't done because I'm filming this, to start cooking lunch. So I think we're going to have some pulled jackfruit and some sweet potato fries. Number 30, your favourite food. Oh, I love food, so this is really, really hard. I love steak. Steak is one of my favourites. Duck is one of my favourites. Ice cream. I don't know if I could actually live without ice cream. I adore ice cream, cake, everything. I just love food. Oh, manchego, quince jelly, scallops. Those are my absolute favourites. Scallops with like, I don't know, like a little sweet potato mash and crispy bacon. Just perfect. Number 31, a place you want to visit. We've already covered this, but I literally want to go everywhere. Everywhere the world will take me. Number 32, do you have a crush? I mean, obvious one is my husband. I don't really have a crush on anyone else. That would be a bit weird, I think. 33, last time you kissed someone. I kissed my husband this morning before he left for the gym. 34, the last time you were insulted. I have no idea. I don't really get insulted very often. That's quite like an intense emotion, isn't it? I don't know. No one's really insulted me recently, so I don't have one to comment on that. Number 35, your favourite flavour of sweet. I love the Haribo milk bottles, like the really creamy ones. They're so good. Or the like the green sweets, you know, like if you've got like a ring and it's half white and half green, that's my favourite. The white ones or the green ones. The green bears or the white bears, they're my favourites too. But I'm probably more of a chocolate person, and you just give me a dairy milk fruit and nut bar and I'm happy. Number 36, what instruments do you play? So I don't play anything now, but when I was at school I played the drums, and I got to grade 2 before I stopped. I don't really know why I stopped. I think I just got really busy, so couldn't carry on with it. But I skipped grade 1 and went straight to grade 2. And yeah, I'm grade 2 in percussion, so like a proper drum set, so like everything. I'm there like hashing out a tune. So yeah, the drums. 37, your favourite piece of jewellery. Probably my engagement ring. I'm really sorry about my nails, I've not painted them. My engagement ring, I'll try and insert a picture because it will probably be clearer, but it's an aquamarine stone surrounded by diamonds with a diamond band on a platinum ring, and I absolutely adore it. Number 38, your favourite chat up line. So somebody once came up to me in a club and genuinely used this line. It was in a club called Karina's in Sidmouth. So any of my school friends watching will know what I'm talking about. And I think it's actually owned by a family friend. So yeah, this happened in Karina's in Sidmouth, and I didn't know the guy, and he came up to me, I've written it down, he came up to me and said, "Do you have a map?" And I was like, no, who takes a map to a club? And then he turned around and said, "Because I'm lost in your eyes." I mean, that's cringe. 39, the last time you hung out with anyone. So my mum, Ben and I and Peppy have all just come back from the Cotswolds. And I guess you could say we hung out there. So yeah, my mum and Ben yesterday, the day before, yeah. Number 40, how many countries have you visited? I probably should have written this down before I answered it. I have no idea. I've been to, I have no idea. I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Morocco, I've been to South Africa, I've been to Thailand, Malaysia. I don't know. That's a really hard question to answer. I don't know. I don't know. Number 41, are you in or have you ever gone to college? So over here in the UK we call that university. I assume that's what it's asking anyway. Because college, like we have colleges, but they're like 6th form. I don't know. For anyone in the States, what's your comparison to like a 6th form? Is that what you call it? I don't know. But we basically have like 6th form or college, like that's like the top tier when you're about 17, 18 I think, and then you go off to university. So no, I didn't go to university. I got into university, but I actually got a job straight out of school. So 2 weeks after my last A-level exam, I moved to London and started working for a PR company. So I didn't think I had a need to go to university. I don't think a lot of people have a need to go to university now. I think if you're really passionate about something, then I think it's great. I think it's great if you're somebody that is quite young and wants that little bit of further education to help you, to help introduce you to that next step in kind of adult life. I think it's great for things like that. But I think it's not necessary unless you're a doctor, a lawyer, or wanting to become a doctor, lawyer, dentist, those kind of professions where you need to study. But yeah, I think it's so different now. I think the whole working world now is so different to what it was before, even in like my parents' era. And actually, neither of my parents went to university. My dad ended up going back to university later in life. I think when he was about 35 to 40, he went back to university. But yeah, neither of them went to university and had incredible careers and did amazingly well. And my dad now has an OBE as well. So I don't think you need university to help you get places. I really don't think you do. Number 42, what was your favourite subject in school/high school? I assume this like takes into consideration sixth form as well. I don't know. I get really confused by all like the different versions of the schools and things. But my favourite subjects that I studied for A-level were food and nutrition. So this was basically studying food, studying supermarkets, studying diets, things like that. And it was really, really interesting and actually had a lot more science behind it than you think it would. And I also studied fine art where I did photography. And yeah, I did well in both of those subjects, so I absolutely loved them. I also studied English literature as well, which was one of my favourite subjects. I love to write, I love stories, so yeah, those are my three. All quite kind of creative subjects. I'm quite a creative person. I've never been a very mathematical or science-based person. They're just not things that really interest me that much in terms of a scholastic aspect, if that makes sense. Number 43, what is your favourite drink? I don't know if this means alcoholic drink or soft drink or whatever, so I'm going to go for both. So my favourite drinks are water. I really like drinking water. I'm not really a fan of squash or fizzy drinks or anything like that. I don't actually ever drink fizzy drinks. It's not something I would choose. So yeah, water, I love water. Hot chocolate, I love. A cup of tea, you can never go wrong with a cup of tea. And alcoholic drinks wise, I'm a cocktail girl through and through. So if I'm not having a cocktail, it'll be champagne or Prosecco. And then if I am having a cocktail, an espresso martini or a porn star martini. Those are my favourites. Number 44, what is your favourite animal? So, not very originally, I absolutely adore dogs. I also love birds. I really wanted a parrot when I was younger, but my mum spoke to a family friend who is a vet even, and they said that parrots can carry some really, really strong diseases that humans can get, so I wasn't allowed my parrot, but I had chickens and ducks and geese. And I also love red pandas. If you've never seen a red panda, they are the cutest things. So again, I'll put a picture somewhere here for you, but they are so cute. I love them. Number 45, what is your favourite perfume? I'm looking around on my dressing table because I don't know which one to choose. I have so many favourites. What do I choose? Okay, these are probably my current top two favourites. I love these. So it's Penhaligon's Luna, that's such a nice fragrance, and Hugo Boss, the Scent Intense for Women. I love that fragrance as well. Those two are two of my favourites at the moment. Let's pop them there. Oh, I also love Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede. Those three I wear on a daily basis, and you can see I use them a lot because they're like half full. I love those fragrances. Number 46. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? I'm probably a bad YouTuber because I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I normally watch YouTube when I'm like getting ready, doing my makeup and things like that, or brushing my teeth in the evening, or when I've just got into bed in the evening. So the people I watch the most often are Josie from Fashion Mumbler. She's one of my friends as well, so obviously I watch her. I don't watch a lot of people that I don't know because I don't know, I find it a bit weird and intrusive sometimes. I've got better at it, and I'm becoming more used to watching random strangers. But at first I thought that was really, really odd. So I also like watching In The Fro. Victoria is just amazing. She's so beautiful. I love her hair, and she's just got a really friendly personality as well. I also like watching Amelia Liana. She's so funny. I find her videos hilarious. She's always doing something interesting, so I really like to watch her. And also there are a couple that I like watching. They are Cole and Savannah. She was Savannah Sutis. I can't remember what her surname is now, but I started following her daughter on Instagram because she's just the cutest thing. So her and her best friend, they're Forever and Forever, and their names are Everly and Ava, and they were just so cute. They dressed them like the same as well, and the two girls are very, very different. Like one's very tanned with like dark hair and dark eyes, and that's Ava, and Everly is blonde hair, blue eyes, and very pale, and they just look so cute, the two of them together. It's just gorgeous. So I started following them, and then I followed her mum Savannah because she's also gorgeous, and I started following her when she had like, I don't know, 2,000 followers on Instagram. She now has, I think last time I looked it was like 1.5 million. She may be even on 2 million or something, and their YouTube channel has just blown up. They have so many followers now, it is unbelievable. So I also like to follow on her journey because I just love that I followed her from the very beginning. I think that's just a really nice thing. So yeah, I think those are probably my favourite people to follow on YouTube. Number 47, what's your idea of a perfect first date? I think just simply going for a drink somewhere. I think you just have to go for a drink, chat about what you have in common, what you don't have in common. Yeah, I think that's probably the best first date idea. Just going for a drink, and then if it goes well, suggesting food. If you're going for food, I would always recommend going for something like tapas. Or like sharing dishes, because then you've got something else to talk about. If the conversation kind of dies, then at least you can talk about the food and sharing, and it's just a bit more of a personal experience, I think. And it takes away that like creepy aspect of, oh, here, try my food, and like feeding someone. I just think that's like corny. So yeah, definitely tapas and a cocktail, perfect. Number 48, do you speak any other languages, and how well? Okay, so I did GCSE French and Spanish. My parents used to have a flat in the south of Spain as well, so we used to go there every summer. So my Spanish as a child was really good, and also my French as a child was really, really good, because we used to go to Val d'Isère every year for Christmas, which is in the French Alps. So I should say that both my Spanish and French, my mum is also French, by the way, and my grandma was French. So my French should be amazing, but it's not, and my Spanish should be amazing, but it's not. So the answer is yes, I could at a push speak Spanish and French, but I think it's more a confidence thing, and in our society we just get very embarrassed about it, in the UK society anyway. I don't really know why. I really shouldn't, because speaking a language is so important, but I just get really embarrassed about it. That's why I try not to speak if I don't have to. Number 49, do you have any siblings? Yes, you will have met Sophie, my younger sister, on here quite a few times. We are very, very close. We talk to each other a lot, and I tell her pretty much everything. I think Ben actually told me that he told my sister Sophie that he was going to propose to me before he told anyone else in my family. So I think that's really, really sweet. And yeah, we're very close. I also have a younger brother called Rory and an older sister called Lily. Lily is a year older than me. She's 26. She'll be 27 in February. Sophie is 23 and Rory is 21. Yeah. Number 50, this is the very last question, and it is, what is your favourite restaurant? I don't think I knew this question was in here. I literally have no idea. What's my favourite restaurant? I literally don't know. Sketch, I don't know. Sketch is a really, really cool restaurant. I don't go that often, but Sketch is just so cool. There's always something new happening there. I love it there. But the food doesn't massively stand out to me. Oh, I don't know. I really love Dalloway Terrace. I think the food there is always great. We always have a really, really good time, and it's just so beautiful. So Dalloway Terrace is definitely one of my faves. I also love Chotomat, and yeah, anywhere that will do like a good steak or good alternative food, I think is my fave. Okay guys, that is all the questions, all 50 of them. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any extra questions that you want answering, please do leave them below and I will do my best to get back to you. I've really enjoyed filming this. I hope it has made you get to know me a little bit better. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you've really enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.